Hi friends, welcome to my channel, On the Mat with Kelsey. It has been many months since I shared a class on this platform, so I'm really excited to share this with you. This class is going to be short. I'm calling these quick flows. I'm going to try to do a couple, like a series of shorter classes you can fit into your busy day and life. I'm going to try to keep these between 15 to 20 minutes. So that said, we're going to jump right into it. So if you need a little warm up, you get centered, find your breath, or warm up to, we're going to be on our wrists a lot on this class. So if you need to warm up your wrists or any other part of your body, take that time, hit pause and do that. But otherwise, you don't need any props. We're going to move fairly quickly and we're going to get started right away in tabletop position. So find your tabletop, taking your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and we're just finding cat and cow. Move at your own pace. Cow pose drops the belly, heart forward. Exhale, round cat pose. Now find 5 breaths here and move however you like, adding any organic movement you need. Maybe sinking your hips down, rolling up through cat. Or you can find a little barrel roll, taking your rib cage one direction and then the other. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Find 2 more cycles of breath here. And with your second exhale, coming back to neutral spine. Ground your right hand down under your chest. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky, look up. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm through. Bring your left shoulder, maybe your left ear to the floor. Take a big breath in. And exhale, feel the shoulder open. And another breath in. If you'd like, you can reach your right arm up towards the sky to deepen the stretch. And exhale, right hand back down, unwind. Left arm extends up. Exhale, tabletop. Right into the other side, left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm goes through, right shoulder down, maybe right ear. 2 cycles of breath in. Breathe deeply into your shoulder. Keeping your hips high. Taking the left hand back to the mat, unwind. Good. Exhale, right hand down. From here, exhale, bend your elbows, tighten by your sides. Nose touches the mat, and then you're just gonna inchworm forward into a baby cobra. Extend the toes behind you. Kneecaps lift, shoulders roll down and away from the ears. Stay for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, press back up, tabletop. And then find a puppy pose, reaching your hands forward. Keep the hips up high to the sky, drop the chest. Maybe your forehead comes down to the mat. This is opening through the upper back. Take 1 full deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out any. Deep breath in and out. And with your exhale, let your hips sink down into a child's pose. And find the deeper stretch through your back. Inhale, coming up to sit on your heels. This kneeling position, roll the shoulders down your back. And just getting a neck roll, dropping your head over to the right. And then as you exhale, roll your chin to your chest. Inhale, head rolls over to the left. Exhale, back to center. Nice and slow, just moving through the neck. Reverse that circle left. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Now close your eyes. Find your breath. If there's any intention you want to set for the day ahead, find it now. And on an inhale, coming back into your tabletop position. Hands ground down, curl your toes underneath. And exhale, lift your knees to hovering tabletop. And with an exhale, pull your hips back in space. Find an easy down dog with nice bent knees. Start to pedal out the feet. Waking up the backs of the legs and the hamstrings. Finding your stillness, breathe in. Let the knees bend if they need. Find length through your spine. On an inhale, roll forward into plank pose, nice and slow, using that cat shape for your upper back until you find one long line in plank. Exhale, bend the knees, roll it up and back once again, down dog. Now we're starting on the right side. Inhale, right heel to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, pull your knee to your chest, and then step the right foot between the hands, drop the back left knee. Inhale, reach your arms up, low lunge. Exhale, pull your hands down to heart center and twist to the right. Your left elbow finds the right knee. Find a full breath here. Inhale, grow through the spine, long line. Exhale, maybe there's a little more twist as the air comes out of your lungs. Inhale, back to center prayer. Reach the arms up and find just a baby back bend, so goalpost with the arms. And reach your chest up, your eyes up towards the sky. Exhale, circle your hands down and pull your hips back so you're finding a straight-ish leg through the right side. Hamstring stretch, full breath in. Exhale, fold just a little deeper. Wrap the right hip back in space. Good. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Now take your left hand and you're going to place it a little in front of your shoulder, so a little in front of the right toes. Curl the left toes, lift the left knee, and then you're going to roll onto the knife edge of both feet. So you're going to turn to face the right side of the room. Reach your right hand up, and then exhale, let your left hip lower to the ground. So this is stretching out the left side body. Look over at your right hand. Now we're rolling onto your left hip to sit and face the back of your mat. Right knee bends, bottom the right foot into your inner left thigh, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge, fold over your left leg. And inhale, grow through the spine, straighten through the spine. And exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, come upright. Take your right hand behind the small of your back on the floor. Baby rock star, so you're gonna push your hips forward. Your weight is coming onto the left shin bone, and circle your left hand forward and overhead. Open up through your chest. This is a back bending motion, should feel good, opening up through the upper body. And exhale, reverse the circle, hips come down. Now taking your left hand back behind you, left fingers point towards the top of the mat. Right foot plants on the floor, right knee is reaching up towards the sky. We find baby wild thing. Press into your right foot, press into both feet actually, and into the left hand, circling your right arm forward and overhead. Big transition here. Ground down through the left foot and the left hand. Reach your right knee up towards the sky, and then step the right foot up to the top of the mat once again. The foot's nice and wide. We're in lizard pose here. Drop your hips, reach your heart forward. This is opening up through your inner thighs. On an inhale, ground down into your front right foot, into both the hands, and you're gonna spring your weight forward to a deep yogi squat at the top of the mat. Knees in, toes out, knees open. Big breath in here, and big breath out as the hips reach for the floor, chest is forward. On an inhale, take your hands down, rotate your feet to parallel, and stretch. A little baby straddle. Find a little wiggle in those hips. And on an inhale, take the heels back in again. Drop once again into your squat. Find your breath in. And your breath out, exhale, baby, or straddle, straightening the legs. And then heel toe your feet underneath you. Find a halfway lift. Hands come up the shin bones. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step one foot and the other into down dog. You can stay here for a cycle of breath. You can roll through the spine, inhale, rolling through cat into plank pose. And then exhale, bend the knees, tilt the hips up and back, down dog. Find your intention, find your breath. And breathe that out. Moving to the left side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pull your left knee to your chest, and step the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the back right knee. Low lunge, inhale, arms reach up, long spine. Exhale, hands find prayer, and you twist right elbow, left knee. One breath in, grow through the spine on the inhale, and then exhale, maybe find a little more twist on the exhale. Inhale, unwind, arms reach up. Find that baby back bend on this side, goal post your arms, chest, eyes look up. Exhale, circle the hands down, hips reach back, stretch over the left leg. One breath in. And sink deeper, breath out. Inhale, rebend left knee. Again, taking your hand, make sure it's not directly under the shoulder, but in front of the shoulder. Curl right toes, lift right knee, and rotating your toes, all 10 toes to point to the left. Sink your right hip down. Your right shoulder is going to shrug up towards your ear here. Left arm goes up and reach to the back of the room. Feel that stretch spreading between all your ribs on the right side. On an inhale, roll to sit at the back of the room. Left bottom of left foot, pressing into right inner thigh. Reach up, sitting tall. Think great posture here. And then exhale, hinge forward and fold. Find a full breath in. And exhale, breath out, fold. Inhale, coming upright. Here, baby rock star. So left hand behind the small of your back. Right arm reaches forward as you shift weight into your left shin bone, pushing your hips towards the back of the mat. Reaching your right arm up and overhead, open through your chest. It should feel good, an expansive motion. And then exhale, reverse right back down to sit. Then we switch hands. The right hand reaches back behind you, right fingers towards the top of the mat. Take your left foot, put it flat on the floor, left knee points up towards the sky, and find wild thing, pushing into both feet. Hips reach up, circling the left arm up and overhead. Feel free to linger here, should feel really good. Then grounding down through the right hand, the outside edge of that right foot, and use your core to lift your left knee towards the sky, and slowly step that left foot up to the top of the mat. The toes are open. You're finding lizard pose here, so you're on the ball of that right foot. Hands are inside the leg. Inhale, drop the hips, heart is reaching forward. And then exhale, stepping the right foot forward into your yogi squat. Last time, breathe in, hips down, chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, the little straddle forward fold. Hang heavy. Heel toe your feet underneath you. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, coming into chair pose, so you're sitting your hips back and reaching your arms up and overhead. Your weight is in your heels. You should be able to look down and see your toes. Inhale, look up at your fingertips. And then exhale, reaching your hands forward to the front of the room. We're finding a little toe stand here, just keeping it exciting. Lift your heels, coming onto the balls of your feet. Looking forward, find one spot to look at, and we're lowering our hips down to a squat, like you're in high heels here. Those heels are lifted, your hips are coming all the way down, and then when your hips are almost to the floor, drop the heels. Everyone's mobility may be different here, so if you need to use your hands, do so. Drop your heels and roll back to sit on your butt. Hands reach forward, feet flat on the floor, and with control, exhale, roll yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. Knees are bent, hands flat on the floor. We're going to find one bridge pose here, grounding down into your heels. Tilt your tailbone up towards the sky, little scoop of your abs. And as you inhale, push into your heels, curl the hips, then the low back, then the middle back, up into bridge. Go ahead and roll your shoulder blades underneath you. And if you'd like to interlace your hands to deepen this pose, you can. Close your eyes, find 3 breaths in bridge pose. Know if wheel is your thing, you can take that here instead. Imagine those knees are magnetized together, keeping them directly above the ankles, not splaying open. With each inhale, your hips are levitating higher to the sky. Your chest is coming close to your chin. Just lifting, lifting, lifting. Last cycle of breath in. And with an exhale, super slow, release your hands if you bound them. And then just as slow, each vertebrae imprinting onto the mat, rolling it down till your tailbone sinks, and take a big sigh out the mouth. Take your arms out into a big T, palms up to the sky. Heel till your feet just off of the mat, nice and wide. And exhale, drop both knees towards one side, keeping your shoulders on the mat. Breath in. And take a sigh because it feels good. Exhale. Inhale, pull the knees back to center. And exhale, knees the other way. Big breath in. And a big sigh out. Inhale back to center. Pull your knees in together. And then lift your upper body to hug your knees in towards your chest. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Squeeze in very tightly. And then with an exhale, release your head, release your arms, and release your legs out long into whatever Shavasana shape feels good for you. Close your eyes. Take a big last final intentional breath in. And a big sigh out through the mouth. Checking in with your body. Checking in with the state of your breath. Finding that intention you had set one last time. Knowing you're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like, as long as you'd need. And this is where I leave you for today's short flow class. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know, leave comments if you do, if you don't, and I'm looking forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.